God says, you will move to a new location in July in Bayer, but what you don't know yet is what was hidden from you behind this entire shift, and if you delay reading this message, you will delay the next 7 years of blessings I've already written with your name on them. Listen. You were never meant to remain where you are. You were never meant to sit in a place that has already dried up of purpose. Something inside you has been stirring for a while now. A strange discomfort. A strange restlessness. It started small, like a whisper in your stomach, but lately, it's grown louder. The place you once called home now feels heavier. Familiar walls feel strange. Familiar people feel distant. Conversations have become hollow. You laugh, but it doesn't feel real. You smile, but something aches behind it. This is not a coincidence. This is not just life. This is me pulling you out. I'm speaking through that discomfort. I'm speaking through that restlessness. It's my divine code breaking through your current environment because the soil you are standing on is no longer fertile for your destiny. What used to bless you has now turned into a blockade. What used to feed your spirit now drains your strength. You've outgrown that location, spiritually, emotionally, and even physically. You may not want to admit it yet, but the truth is, your soul already packed its bags. Now your body must follow. You will move to a new location in July and by a space, something so unexpected, so divinely orchestrated that people will say, how did this happen? But you must listen. Not everything is as it seems. This shift is wrapped in both blessing and warning. For while I have prepared this next chapter for you, the enemy has taken notice. They've seen the signs. They've heard the whispers. They've watched your elevation in silence. And now, they are moving in darkness to create a trap disguised as an opportunity. One you trust will act like they're supporting you. But in their heart, they're secretly jealous. Their words may sound like encouragement, but they are laced with manipulation. They will offer help with your move or advise you on where to go or what to buy, but what you don't know is that they are trying to delay your blessing. They are trying to redirect you. Their plan is to place you in the wrong environment, one where your light will be hidden, where your potential will be choked, and where they can maintain control over your decisions. But I won't let it happen. I am sending this message to expose it before it begins. I am sounding the alarm because the time is sensitive. If you move according to your own understanding, you will fall into a beautiful-looking prison. A life that looks perfect on the outside, but inside, it's a trap of limitation. But if you move by my voice, you will step into divine property, territory where angels will walk with you, where peace will protect your mind like walls, and where provision will flow like rivers. You won't chase money. It will chase you. You won't beg for peace, it will wrap around your home like a blanket. In July, the shift will be loud. It will come suddenly. It will feel both thrilling and terrifying. Your emotions will battle your logic. Your heart will say yes, but your mind will say number. People will question you. Some will call you irresponsible. Others will try to guilt you with the past. But you must silence all of it. Because this move is not for them. It's for you. And more importantly, it's for me. You see, I've already walked into your future. I've seen what July holds. I've seen the keys being placed into your hands. I've seen the neighbors that will wave at you. I've seen the moments you'll walk barefoot on your new floors, crying in gratitude because you never thought it would happen for you. I've seen the divine conversations that will happen at your new kitchen table. I've seen the breakthroughs that will only be possible once you move. But I've also seen the traps. I've seen the phone call that will try to delay you. I've seen the financial lies someone will try to plant in your mind. I've seen the sudden fear that will grip your chest at the final hour. I've seen the friend who will suddenly turn cold when they realize they can't control you anymore. I've seen the tear you'll shed after realizing who really loved you and who only loved your limitations. This move in July is bigger than real estate. It's about territory, spiritual, emotional, and generational. You are not just moving to a new place. You are moving out of cycles. Out of bondage. Out of the generational curse that made your family settle for less. You are breaking patterns with every step you take. Every box you pack will be a declaration that says, I am not going back to who I used to be. But I need you to stay alert. The devil is subtle. He won't come with red horns. He will come through convenience. He will try to keep you comfortable. He will whisper thoughts like, maybe I should wait another year. Or this feels too risky. Or what if I fail? These are not your thoughts. These are not from me. I do not speak in fear. I speak in clarity, boldness, and peace. If the thought makes you anxious, it's not from me. If it fills you with peace despite the uncertainty, it's my voice. Your enemies won't be able to stop what I've ordained, but they can distract you long enough that you miss your window. July is a narrow gate. You must walk through it with faith. Not feelings. Not consensus. Faith. You might not have all the money yet. Move anyway. You might not know the exact location yet. Keep looking. You might feel afraid. Take the step trembling. Because the reward is already on the other side of obedience. Let me make this clear. I did not put this message in front of you by accident. I am warning you because I love you. I am preparing you for something that will change the next 10 years of your life. This is not just a house. This is a headquarters for your destiny. This is not just a neighborhood. This is a strategic position. I have placed divine connections next to you. I have arranged encounters that will unlock doors you thought were permanently closed. You will weep the day you step foot into this new place. Not because you are scared, but because you will feel me stronger than ever before. My presence will saturate your walls. Your home will become a sanctuary. People will walk in and feel healing. You will pray over every doorway. You will declare that this is holy ground. No more sleepless nights. No more walking on eggshells. No more hiding who you really are. This is the place where your soul will finally rest. But this is also the place your enemies will fear. Because they'll know once you enter it, you'll never go back to the version of you they could manipulate. They'll know that once you cross that threshold, you'll be protected in a way they cannot breach. They will try to tempt you back with offers, apologies, fake love. But you'll be unshakable. You'll finally know what real freedom feels like. One more thing, there is a person you are emotionally connected to who cannot go with you into this next chapter. I know it's painful. I know you thought they would come with you. But they were a lesson, not a life partner. You will try to explain. You will try to carry them. But they are not willing to grow. They are stuck in patterns of delay, excuses, manipulation. They will drain your anointing if you let them come. This is the final test. Will you choose destiny over attachment? Because I promise you, once you release what was, I will replace it with what will be. The right people will find you. The right doors will open. The right timing will align. But you must trust me when it looks crazy. You must trust me when it looks lonely. You must trust me when it doesn't make logical sense. Because I don't need logic, I am the Lord your God. I deal in miracles, not math. I move by faith, not formulas. And I am telling you today, you will move to a new location in July and buy something that looks impossible, but I will make it undeniable. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. Willing to obey. Willing to let go. Going to follow the signs I've already been showing you. You've seen the numbers. You've seen the dreams. You've had the random conversations with strangers confirming your next steps. This is your confirmation. This is your moment. The next 30 days are sacred. Select your peace. Cancel distractions. Be careful who you talk to. Some people are on assignment to plant doubt in your spirit. Don't tell everyone your plans. Share only with those who carry the fear of God. Watch your dreams. They will increase. Watch your intuition. It will sharpen. Watch the doors. I will open the one no man can shut. And when the moment comes, when the phone call is made, the contract is sent. The keys are placed in your hand. Don't be surprised when you feel me smiling through your tears. Don't be shocked when you hear my whisper saying, I told you. I told you I would do it. Because this shift, this home, this healing, is not just for you. It's for your children. It's for your legacy. It's for the version of you that thought you'd never get out. It's for every tear you cried, every night you stayed up asking, God, when will it be my turn? It's your turn now. The land is ready. The house is waiting. The angels are positioned. The keys are almost in your hand. July will mark the beginning of everything you thought you missed. You're not late. You're right on time. But now you must move. Because the miracle is real. And it's coming faster than you think. God says, this message is for you and only you, and the timing of it is no coincidence. Heaven has orchestrated this moment for your eyes, your soul, and your destiny. God has been watching you closely, through every tear, every sleepless night, every private conversation no one else heard. He has heard your questions in the silence. He has seen the pressure you've been under. He knows you've been asking, when will it happen? When will my breakthrough come? When will I finally be free from all this pain? The answer is now coming from the throne room. This is not an ordinary message. It is an urgent divine instruction carrying prophetic movement. You must not take this lightly. You are about to move to a new location in July. This move has been divinely appointed. It is not accidental. It is not something to be postponed. This move is part of your destiny alignment. God says He is shifting you, physically, emotionally, spiritually, to protect you from something that you cannot yet see. You were in a place where the ground had dried up. You felt stuck, even though you tried your best to stay positive. You waited, you prayed, you endured, but the truth is, the place you were in could no longer support your purpose. It could no longer nourish the divine blueprint on your life. Heaven had to intervene. This new location is not just a change of scenery. It's a sanctuary. It's a place where heaven has already dispatched angels ahead of you. Archangel Michael has already gone before you to fight the battles that were being set up to distract or destroy you. This move is also a rescue. Someone has been planning things in the background that would have hurt you deeply if you remained where you were. But God loves you too much to let that happen. He is calling you out. Just like He called Abraham out from everything familiar, He is now calling you to step forward into what may feel uncertain but is divinely guaranteed. You will buy something you never thought you'd be able to afford. It's not just a purchase, it's a symbol of promise fulfilled. What you are about to buy will confirm that the Lord is not a man that He should lie. You may not have seen how it would happen financially. You may have felt like your resources were too limited. But God says He is unlocking provision tied to your obedience. A window of favor is about to open so wide it will shock even those who doubted you. Someone who once mocked you is about to witness the blessing on your life, and they will have no choice but to say, surely the Lord has helped them. Heaven is releasing miracles connected to this move. As soon as you say yes in your heart, even before your feet touch that new land, doors will begin to open. You will notice strange favor. People you didn't know will begin to help you. Things that would have taken months will happen in days. Democracy will bow to grace. Delays will be removed. Confusion will turn into clarity. You will suddenly know what to do, how to do it, and whom to trust. This will not be a move born out of panic. It will be a move born out of prophetic precision. God says, I am relocating you because your destiny is not negotiable. You may be feeling the warfare intensifying. That's because the enemy has already seen the light forming around your next chapter. He knows he's about to lose access to you. That's why certain people have suddenly started acting strangely. That's why some doors started closing. That's why you've been feeling so tired, even when you rest. The battle wasn't about where you were, it was about where you're going. The enemy tried to keep you stuck because he fears the power that will be unlocked in your new space. But God says the enemy's assignment is cancelled. He tried to delay you. He tried to discourage you. He tried to distract you. But he failed. You are still moving. And nothing can stop what God has ordained. This next location will heal you. You have been carrying emotional scars that nobody knows about. You have smiled while silently breaking. You have kept your faith, but you've also had quiet questions. Why did they do that to me? Why did I lose that opportunity? Why am I still waiting? God says, I saw every injustice. I saw every secret betrayal. I saw every time you chose forgiveness when vengeance would have felt easier. And now, I am repaying you with peace. The kind of peace that doesn't depend on circumstances. The kind of peace that is supernatural. The kind of peace that will make people wonder how you're still standing. But you won't just be standing, you'll be flourishing. You have prayed for a sign. You have asked heaven for confirmation. This is it. You have opened this message not by accident, but by divine alignment. There are things God has prepared for you that require you to be in the right location. There is someone you are meant to meet. A destiny helper. A kingdom connection. A partner in vision. This person cannot find you where you are now. But once you obey and move, the encounter will happen. And it will be clear that heaven arranged it. God also says that this move is connected to a long-forgotten dream. A vision you shelved because life became too overwhelming. A calling you once had, but you buried under survival mode. And God says that dream is not dead. It was only dormant. And in this new place, it will come alive again. You will begin to write again, create again, believe again. You will look in the mirror and see a version of yourself that you thought had disappeared. You will laugh again. Keep genuine, healing laughter. Not the kind you force in front of others, but the kind that erupts from a healed heart. This will be the season where your name is brought up in rooms you've never entered. While you were being hidden, heaven was preparing a table for you. The delay was not denial. It was divine setup. You were not being ignored. You were being preserved. Now, God is accelerating the timeline. What should have taken years will take months. What should have taken months will take days. But He is not only shifting your location, He is shifting the timeline of your destiny. He is bringing things into your life faster than you expected. Because you waited. Because you trusted. Because you didn't give up when others would have. God says rest assured. Everything will go wrong with you. You are safe. This is not the time to fear. It is the time to prepare. Begin packing, not just your belongings, but your mindset. Let go of the version of yourself that thought you were unworthy. Release the old labels they put on you. You are not broken. You are becoming. You are not behind. you are being launched. God says, I have seen your faithfulness, and now I am rewarding you openly. There is someone who will not be able to come with you. Don't mourn the ones who can't handle your next level. Some connections were temporary. Some were assignments. Some were lessons. But they are not part of the next chapter. Don't hold on out of guilt or fear. God is sending replacements, people who love purely, support deeply, and walk in truth. You won't have to beg to be understood anymore. You won't have to shrink yourself to fit into rooms that were never meant for you. In this new place, you will be celebrated, not tolerated. God says pray. Not because He is unsure, but because your spirit needs to align with what heaven is releasing. When you pray, you sharpen your vision. When you pray, you break off fear. When you pray, you receive strategies. The enemy wants you to stay distracted, but if you stay in prayer, you will stay in power. Pray over your next steps. Pray over your moving day. Pray over your new home. Anoint your luggage. Declare that every item you carry into this next season is covered by heaven. Declare that angels will surround you on every side. You are not alone. You never were. Even in your darkest nights, God stood beside you. Even when you felt unseen, heaven was spotlighting you. You are about to see why it all had to happen the way it did. Every closed door, every painful goodbye, every lonely night, it was all making room for this divine shift. God says He is proud of you. You didn't give up. You kept the faith. And now, He is doing what He promised. This move will be the beginning of your testimony. In the days ahead, you will say, it was worth it. I didn't understand it at first, but now I see it clearly. God is not just giving you a new address. He is giving you a new identity, a new authority, a new mantle. This move will not break you. It will birth you. You are being born into the version of yourself that heaven has been holding in reserve. This is your time. This is your confirmation. This is your prophetic instruction. Move forward, and do not look back. Heaven has already written the next chapter, and it is filled with beauty, redemption, favor, and joy unspeakable. You are walking into a July that will not look like any month before it. You are stepping into divine movement. Trust God. Move in faith. Pray through the process. And watch what He does. Nothing will go wrong with you. God is with you. Always. God says continue listening, because what you're about to hear now is even more important than what you've already received. The journey you're stepping into in July is more than just relocation. It's a divine recalibration of your entire life. Heaven is whispering instructions that may seem small to others, but to you, they are the very roadmap to your transformation. This is not just about buying something new or moving to a different address. It is about heaven restoring everything the enemies stole from you and revealing the real reason why certain things didn't work out before. There is a mystery being uncovered in your favor. God says someone close to you has been used as a delay in disguise. They didn't mean to hold you back, but their presence became a spiritual blockage. They doubted too loudly. They whispered their fears into your dreams. They made you feel selfish for wanting more. They called it fantasy, but God calls it faith. And now, God is gently removing those influences from your environment. You may feel a sudden shift in relationships. You may notice someone pulling away or acting distant. Don't chase. Don't beg. Don't try to fix it. This is God removing what cannot stay in your next chapter. God is not just moving your body. He is cleansing your surroundings. He is placing you in an atmosphere where your gifts will no longer be mocked or misunderstood. Where your vision won't be questioned. Where your presence will be honored. You have been in a place where you felt spiritually suffocated. You have had to dim your light just to keep the peace. You have been playing small to avoid tension. But God says, no more. Your light is not a burden. It's a beacon. And it is time for you to shine in the fullness of who I made you to be. You are going to step into rooms where the very thing they rejected you for will be the reason they honor you. The things that made you feel strange, different, even isolated. Your dreams. Your sensitivity. Your discernment. Those are the exact tools that are going to open new doors. You were never meant to blend in. That's why you've always felt set apart. You were marked for divine distinction. And this move will position you for recognition, not for your ego, but for God's glory. And hear this, there is someone who has been watching you silently. They have admired your endurance, your strength, your humility. They have not spoken yet because the time wasn't right. But when you relocate, they will step forward. And they will offer you something, an opportunity, a partnership, or a connection that will feel too good to be true. But it won't be. It will be divine timing. God is aligning your steps with theirs because both of you have been through private battles preparing you for this moment. This person will not come to take, but to pour. They will not compete with you, but complete something that was missing in your circle. You will know them by the peace they carry. By the way their spirit calms your mind. By how they honor your boundaries. By how your soul feels rested in their presence. God says, I am sending this one not as a test, but as a reward. But you must be in the right place to receive them. And that place is the one I am calling you to move into. God says, do not be distracted by the noise around you. While you are preparing for your miracle, there are some who will try to plant doubt. They may sound logical, even concerned. But their words are rooted in fear. Not everyone who advises you is sent by God. Some are sent by their own insecurities. Guard your rear gates in this season. Protect your vision. God, explain your obedience to people who never saw your secret battles. They weren't there when you cried. They didn't see the sacrifices. They don't know the instructions God whispered to you when everyone else was asleep. You are entering a time where supernatural acceleration will become your new normal. Time will begin to work in your favor. You will start seeing evidence within days, sometimes even hours, of what you have been praying for. Doors will swing open quickly. People who said no before will reach out to apologize and ask to work with you. Lost opportunities will come back around. Any that was withheld from you will be released. Delayed approvals will suddenly come through. But this can only happen if you follow the prophetic path laid before you. And you must prepare spiritually. This is not just about packing boxes or looking for new places to live. This is about fasting, praying, and staying connected to the voice of God. The enemy will try to distract you right before the breakthrough. He will try to stir up confusion, sudden chaos, even arguments with people you love. Don't fall into the trap. Be still. Be focused. You don't have time for pettiness when destiny is knocking. God says He is about to do something in your finances that you thought was impossible. You will buy something that generations before you could only dream about. This is not just a house or a car, it's land, ownership, wealth that shifts the legacy of your bloodline. You are breaking cycles of lack. You are ending generational patterns of instability. And the purchase you make in this next season will serve as a marker of that shift. People will look at you and say, "How did they afford this?" And the answer will be simple. God made a way. But this favor comes with responsibility. God says don't forget Him when the blessing manifests. Remember who opened the doors. Stay humble. Stay generous. Use what you receive to bless others. That's how where He tells you. Give without expecting. Let your hands remain open so heaven can keep pouring in. This isn't a one-time miracle. This is the beginning of the lifestyle of miracles. But you must manage the blessing with wisdom. You may still be wondering, but how will I know which location? What if I choose the wrong one? God says you won't. He will confirm it in multiple ways. You will feel peace, not the kind that makes logical sense, but the kind that calms your soul. You will dream about the place. You will suddenly begin to see it everywhere, in signs, in conversations, even in strange coincidences. Pay attention. God will not let you miss it. He is speaking to you in symbols, in patterns, in subtle nudges. Trust your discernment. Heaven is guiding every step. And even now, angels are being dispatched to make the way clear. They are going ahead of you to prepare the place, to soften hearts, to protect you from hidden dangers, to create divine delays when needed and divine speed when it's time. You are not walking alone. Every detail is covered. Every need will be met. Heaven is in full motion for your sake. God says He has not forgotten one single prayer you prayed, even the ones you whispered in exhaustion. You may have thought nothing was happening, but behind the scenes, God was moving people A negation shifting timelines, aligning calendars just to create this opening for you. That's why you must take it seriously. Don't delay. Don't doubt. Don't overthink. Obey quickly. Move swiftly. Heaven is holding this window open, but it will not remain open forever. And this is the final confirmation. In the coming days, you will receive a strange message, phone call, or offer that seems to come out of nowhere. Don't dismiss it. It will be a key. It may be a link, a conversation, a suggestion. It will seem small, but it will unlock something big. God says, pay attention. I speak in whispers and symbols. Those who are alert will hear me clearly. You are on the edge of the greatest shift of your life. Your July will not be ordinary. It will be supernatural. You will move. You will buy. You will rise. You will laugh again. And you will know, without a shadow of a doubt, that God was in every detail. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You are chosen. You are covered. Just trust God. Pray. Obey. And prepare to be amazed. Heaven has spoken. Now go where God is leading. Your future is waiting.